Sorry guys, I think the video died there, so this is part 2. I've been speaking too much. Okay, I've gone over the 60 minutes, so I have to make another video. But hey, let's carry on. Okay, so where was I? A mission that I use, a new weapon that has come into the game, which I use for missions in the mountains, or snow mountains, that kind of stuff, is the newest edition of the MDR. Good weapon. Currently I have it set it up to have a sort of a dual color, so black and white, and the way I do this is the stock, you change the whole thing there. So I've just given the stock black and the rest, no sorry, the weapon is black and the stock is white. I have using the digital scope, digital sight, suppressor, more DA, short barrel, not a standard barrel, and a grip pod in this case. So to give me a sort of a more, I wouldn't say sniper effect, but you know, more long shot effect, and so on and so forth. Okay, now I think I pretty much covered everything as far as weapons and gear is concerned. There were a couple of things that I wanted to speak about as far as a wish list is concerned with the game, with Ghost Recon. First being that one of the team experiences update that I thought that would have come was the ability to actually individually order your teammates. This is something that I wish that would have been implemented in the team experience update, but wasn't. And I think the only reason probably why it wasn't done in the first place is probably because, well, to do with the console probably would have been a bit challenging. The fact that you had to select an individual member of your teammate and give it a command. But it would have been nice to have that for the simple reason that I would have liked to have placed my marksman, which in case would have been Vasily, in a specific spot in a mission, and he just oversees the area of operations. While the rest of my team go in and do the assault. This way he covers you if if the shit hits the fan, or he eliminates any potential targets that could compromise you. So if Ubisoft are ever thinking about doing something like that, I would really appreciate it, because it would be it would increase the gameplay somewhat to a more interesting one, let's say. And now there was another few things that I wanted to talk about now that I forgot. What else is concerned? Well, yeah, I mean, I think I pretty much covered everything as far as the missions are concerned. This video is probably going to end up being very short because now I pretty much forgot what I wanted to talk about. I can talk about pretty much what the items that I use. So this is the generic item choices that I have. Sync shot, it's the sort of get out of jail free card drone, I call it. But it is useful, it does help, and I avoid using it as much as I can unless I'm really in the shit. Flashbangs, can't get enough of. C4, sometimes I use the strike designator. Depends what mission I'm aiming for. Grenade, syringe MK1 and the MK3 MEMP grenade. Especially useful for those automated guns and mortars, which are a pain. But, you know, it makes the game more interesting. Yeah. And that's it. So, okay, well, I don't remember what I was going to talk about anymore, so I'm going to leave it at that. This is probably just going to be an extra 5-minute video. But that was one thing I wanted to talk about as far as my wish list was concerned in this game. There were other few things now I remember mentioning earlier. Now I'm probably going to kick myself for not speaking about it earlier. But yeah, there was... Actually, there's one that I want to quickly mention. I would have preferred for the ghillie heads, if you like, the hoods, to have been available in the head protection and not the face masks, for the simple reason that I would have liked to have worn a balaclava or a stealth balaclava with the ghillie top. You know, if any of you guys have ever played the original Call of Duty, the original Modern Warfare, it's Call of Duty 4. Both the Price and Macmillan, I think it is, are wearing a stealth mask on top of the ghillie suit. Excuse me, and it looks really good. It looks really cool, and I was hoping that I would be able to do it with this one, but unfortunately, such is not the case. But yeah, that's it as far as weapons and console. Ah, yes, that's what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. I remember now. Thank heavens. This video is not going to be so short after all. Okay, so my Ghost Experience parameters. I was going to talk to you about my setup as far as the experience is concerned. Now, the difficult enemies, as you can see, are extreme. And I've had this for a few videos now. Gear level off. That's going to stay off. I don't do on. I never will. I have done it for a while. For about 3 months that I owned Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I did have gear level, mostly because I was none the wiser. And but I think if any of you are planning to start Ghost Recon for the first time, do it. It's fun. It gives you time to learn the game. It gives you time also to learn the weapons. And then the more you up yourself in the gear level, it's quite satisfying, and you can get yourself points, skill points, stuff like that. You build your character nicely. And then once you feel confident with the game, then switch it off, and then you can, if you want any more immersive gameplay, then that's the way to go for it. So difficulty enemies is extreme. Difficulty tactical is custom, because I don't have it on 100% extreme. The difference being, so the stamina consumption, I have it regular. I probably should eventually change this. Half regeneration is maximized. I should change this as well eventually one day. Ammo loss on reload. Okay, you have noticed this probably on my videos. I reload a lot. I have the Call of Duty sickness reload, I call it, because I shoot one bullet and I reload, and it's actually quite bad. When I first started this game, I actually had it on to control myself. Didn't work. I kept losing so many bullets, so I switched it off in the end. I just couldn't help myself. Anyway, Darkest Night is on. That's never going to change. Sync shot weapons display. This is a new thing that they've added. I have it to off. Special abilities is on. I think eventually I'm going to switch this off. I think I will. It does help me, especially now because of the extreme hard mode that I'm playing on. But I might end up turning this off anyway. Bivouacs, no extreme here. Social hub group only. I'm antisocial, sorry. But I can shop, and I do have the garage. Right. Now, as far as actually, I wanted to go more to the. Well, let's go here. I wanted to talk about the interface. So even though I have pretty much the no-HUD interface, I have decided to keep my crosshair. And this is because I have a TV screen. I'm using my TV to play with the PS4. I don't have like a monitor or anything. And I'm quite a bit distant. I'm not on the couch, but I'm on a chair that's a bit distant from the TV. And I don't always see the laser, especially if I'm using the PEC 15. I just have to, I don't know, maybe I'm going blind or something, but I squint too much. So I decided to keep the crosshair and the head markers because they're satisfying, quite frankly. But, you know, my stamina, weapon items display, and class technique, I never display them. Mission reminders, never. I just go on the map. Detection gauge is off. Warning messages are off. 3D marker loots are off. An interaction shader, that's dynamic. You know, give me some chance to find something. The loot notification is dynamic. Loot notification visual is light. XP module, never. HUD markers, never for enemies, never for allies, never for teammates. But objectives, yes. Because I'm not going to switch on the map every 5 seconds and find my way. I think even the people who watch my videos will find that annoying, so I decided to keep that. But the objectives are small, so minimal. Comms are dynamic. Alerts are dynamic. Yeah, give me a chance to dodge the grenades, please. At least that. Locations, though, never. So when I look at the map, I just see the landscape. I don't see anything else. Minimap is always on, but it's the light one, so basically the compass. And detection clouds. Actually, yes, these are all on dynamic, the enemy icons and ally icons, but I don't have a map, so I'll just keep those on anyway. But maybe I should, I don't know, maybe I should turn them off. Undisclosed locations, always. TAC map, sentiment backgrounds, light. Co-op, I'm not doing. Notifications and locations is dynamic, but the current location is never. Input reminder, only on foot, which is dynamic. Vehicles, never. Interface, never. Invite players, never. Gas filter and gauge analysis, yeah, I keep those dynamic, but I'm not doing the I'm not playing the Aurora, what's it called, the Amber mission thing. So PvP I don't do, so I don't even bother with this. Check text chat I don't use. So yeah, that's it as far as my interface is concerned. Social bivouacs I already spoke about. Exploration mode, guided. So this is my current setup as far as my experience is concerned. I actually will come back to this eventually and maybe use it in more of an extreme as far as stamina is concerned and injury and whatnot. One step at a time. Let me get used to the playing without any maps and anything, so that the almost know how to set up, and then eventually I will work on these as well. Okay, I think that's really it. I think I've covered everything that I do in Ghost Recon. These videos now have gone longer than I expected them to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this input, my feedback. I can tell you my voice certainly didn't. And just like to tell you all to stay safe, be careful, yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. And thanks for watching. And yes, sorry, before I go, I've noticed that I've got, what, 81 subscribers, maybe more. Thank you guys. Thank you so a lot for the support. Thanks a lot for the feedback. I really, 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 really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I actually didn't think I was going to have this much feedback. It may be nothing to most streamers and whatnot, but for me, it means a lot. So I really, 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 really appreciate it. Yeah, as the video ends, it's 81 subscribers. So thanks to you all. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys, now I'm really going to go. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Stay safe.